Hi everyone, pack up the hide, just continuing the fox challenge. Now on the table, just here, I started off with wanting him to get up on a log the other side of the table, which he did that, and then I wanted him to come up on the table, and he did that. And then I wanted to test out tug of war, pulling the table, and he did that. Now the final challenge is this. Now this branch is 2.5 to 3 inches across. Now the challenge was to get him to come up onto the table and walk the plank all the way across to the end. Now the first attempt, he came up on the table, he wouldn't stand on this, but he leant across and took a bit of food off of here and then went back. And then he tried again, he came over, put a couple of feet on and then fell off. And then he tried again, he put 3 feet on, got to about here and then fell off. Now, do you think that he would manage to get all the way across here without falling off? Well, let's have a look, see how we got on. Well, as you can see, the balance of this animal is amazing. He's been up and down this log, this branch, sorry. Been up and down here every time he comes up now. And he just doesn't even think about it now. He just comes straight up, walks across here, takes the food, what I put up here. And yeah, no trouble at all to him now. So this challenge is finished. That's all done now. The other challenge I got is the new bridge I put up. Now he will not get near that bridge. He's put a couple of feet on and then jumped back. He's very skittish, this dog fox. The closest I've got to him is getting halfway across. He actually jumps down into the ditch and comes up over the ditch onto the bridge with his feet and reaches across and gets some food. But from there, the closest I've had him now is he jumps across the brook and he comes on the bridge to the other side, walks this way over the bridge, but gets halfway across and then jumps over onto the bank. My challenge is to get him to walk from one end to the other without jumping off. So I'll keep you informed on that one, see how he gets on. But he's a very skittish fox. But Well, I'm going to call that it from up here with the fox. I'm now going to go back home and talk about nuthatches. So I mentioned in the previous video about how they make mud around the hoe to form the circle for their bodies. So I'm now going to show you back at home what I was talking about. So I'll leave this with you now. If you like what you see, by the way, please like and subscribe and comment on anything. That would be lovely to hear from you. But a little quick one today. So I'll see you back at home. We'll talk about nuthatches. Okay? See you later. Welcome to my little hide in the garden. This hide behind me, just round the back of it, is a nuthatch. And on the last video that I mentioned about if you've got an old nest box and the hole is too big for certain species that want to use it, don't worry about it, stick it up, because the nuthatch will make his own hoe by sticking mud all the way around the outside to bring it in to the right diameter of what they want. I'll put you up a picture now of the bird box around the back, and you'll see that they've put the mud around the sides and the top to bring the hole in. So I'll put that up to show you. Now they've already taken over the nest. The female, by the way, is the one that sticks the mud around the box, not the male. She does all the work. But she'll lay her eggs over a few days, and then she won't incubate until all the eggs are laid. That way, once she starts incubating, they will all hatch on exactly the same day. So yeah, they're around there now, and you'll see the mud around the top of the bird box. I've taken a little photograph, not a photograph, sorry, I've taken a little film of them in and out the nest box. The female is the one that stays in the home most of the time. The male will visit and bring her food, and that's his role in life. But when you see this little video, keep an eye out for a little blue tip that's on a branch just above the hoe on the right hand side as you look at it, because she's thinking about taking over the hoe, and she gets a little bit of a fright when she sticks her head in the hoe, put it that way. So have a look out for the blue tit. I'll put it up now for you. Now they are quite happily getting on with it now. The male nuthatch is the one who chased the blue tit away and keeps it away. For anybody who doesn't know, there's 3 species of birds that use tree trunks. One is the woodpecker, where that hops up a tree and hops down a tree, and if it wants to go to another tree, it will fly down and normally land about 4 feet from the base of the tree and then starts going up again. The other one is a tree creeper. That goes all the way to the top. As soon as it gets to the top, he doesn't come back down again. He gets to the top and flies down to the next tree right at the base, and then climbs up that one till it gets to the top, flies down to the base of another tree. And that is the tree creeper with a little curved bill. The only bird in Great Britain that comes down head first is the nuthatch, which is what we've got in the box down there. So if you ever see a little grey-blue bird coming down a tree head first, that will be the nuthatch. Now I'm going to put up a little photograph now of what you will expect at the end of the rearing of these chicks. And there's a photograph with a chick with his head stuck out the hole and the nuthatch feeding it with mealworms. That is what we're after, a full-fledged, healthy young nuthatches. And that's my aim in life, is to look after birds and make sure all the youngsters got food while they're growing up. Not to take over the food, it's only a breakfast. Fill their bellies up in the morning after a cold night, and then the parents have to go back to their own way of taking care of the food. I just look after the breakfast. So anyway, have a look at the photograph. I'll put it up now, and you'll see what I mean by why I do things, just to see wonderful chicks out in the countryside. I'll put it up.